What up? Hope you're having a good week so far. Hope you're sticking to your goals and crushing it. I've been going through a couple books lately. I've been like the past couple weeks. I've been going through a lot of Warren Buffett books and just books on the stock market in general. And man, Buffett was the man. I'll list some of the books that I've been going through that have been really good in the comments below or something like that after I upload this. But it's nice to hear pretty much anything that dude has to say, which is kind of crazy that he really hasn't had any big interviews or anything in almost a year now, which is pretty crazy because like even though he's like way up there in age, like he's always talking and all this stuff. So hopefully he's doing good and all this stuff, but he's probably all just working like crazy anyways, you know. But I definitely suggest like if you're into finance or if you're into the stock market in general, like just anything that dude has to say, there's a reason that you know his name, even though you might not even be in stocks or anything. You know what I mean? Like Buffett is is the man. You know, it's pretty crazy. So uh, those are some of the books I've been reading and like autobiographies and stuff on them just to have more of a background and stuff like that. And just been sticking to the diet a lot more and bulking right now. So like I've added a lot more peanut butter. So I'm eating a lot more fats right now, like fats and carbs, just so when I'm doing a lot of my lifting and my Arnold splits and all that, that I'm actually like having more energy to be able to do more the next day and all that. Because I'm pretty much going 6 days on, 1 day off, and whew, it is it's a little bit of work, you know. But it's been good. Super Bowl was wild yesterday. I saw a lot of people like talk like bashing it, like, oh, it didn't feel like a Super Bowl. It wasn't. It was just a blowout and all this stuff. It's like, dude, like we will never like as much as like I don't like the guy like for his politics or any like just how he just seems like you know an a hole in general. Brady is probably the best quarterback we'll ever see in our damn lifetime. You know what I mean? So enjoy it while you can because nobody will never see anybody do go on a run like he did ever. Like I know I won't in my lifetime. Nobody's ever gonna put up that many rings or do what he did. Like imagine how crazy this is. Like he had no preseason or no training camp on a brand new team. Like he left his team with supposedly the best coach of all time, one of the best, you know, and he lost the first two games, ended up being able to get into the playoffs, and he had to win on the road three times. He had to win at Washington. He had to win at what at New Orleans, you know, against Breeze, and then at Green Bay against Rodgers. Like just insanity. And then to beat Mahomes, like just embarrassing him like that. Come on now. Like and it's not all him. Like the defense shut down one of the best offenses in the league. You know what I mean? So anybody that like was like, "Oh, that was such a bad, it was such a boring." It's like you're probably the same person that was like so happy that the Seahawks blew out Denver when that happened. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, man, come on. There's so many people that like didn't like what happened, but man, if you love defense, that was a game. Like that defense played like there was no tomorrow. You know what I mean? It was wild. So I loved it, even though I don't got like I really could care less about the two teams. I was just rooting for Vita Vea and Jadon Mickens, my dogs, to get that ring. You know what I mean? So go Huskies. You know they got that ring. You know I ain't mad. So if Brady had to be the one to get them there, you know, so be it. You know, but at the end of the day, like all the props in the world for Brady because you could hate on him all you want, but the dude is literally the best of all time, and he clearly sealed that deal last night. You know, so props to him. Props to just everybody like just crushing their goals. Like I mean, if you ain't working towards something, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Keep like so many people, like even myself included, all play video games, but so many other people just play video games. They're like, oh, I'm focusing on leveling this player up. It's like, man, level up in life. You know, love. It's way more important than anything else. You know, like keep impressing yourself and keep pushing, keep doing anything you can. And man, I'm just so glad that it's also getting closer to spring. So now it's getting lighter later, so I can actually be running on the trails again when it's like right after work instead of like being in the dark and worrying about like crazy stuff. Cause out here, man, there's a bunch of bums and stuff that go out there in the middle of the night, and or at least right when it starts getting dark, so they can find their little spot. You know, it's like so sometimes it might not be safe to be like running by yourself like in the middle of the woods. You know, what I mean? So it's nice that like it'll actually be light a little bit later now, so I can get back to that grind and like get back to running because like I've been jump roping like crazy, like, and it's been the best. But man, something about running through some trails and like worrying about tripping on a root or some rocks or falling off a cliff, you never know. Like something about that is so much damn fun. So I don't know. It'll be nice to get back to like that kind of routine and just like put on my 20-pound pack and then just be booking it up a hill and like scaring people because they're like, oh God, was he running for? Should I start running? You know what I mean? Like they look so nervous when they see me just huffing up that hill, just booking it, and then they're like, "Wait, do I turn around?" Sometimes people do turn around. They like turn around and start walking. Like, "Oh nope, it's normal for me to go this way, even though I was just walking down this way." And I'm like, "Oh hey, how's it going?" Like when I run past them, and then they turn back around the other way. Like, okay, maybe he wasn't running from something, or chasing me, Anyways, just a little check-in video. So maybe I'll do some more yoga or stretching videos this week. But stay posted, keep killing it. Don't feed the zombies. Have a good one.